जय विष्णु सभी चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद व्यासाचार्य स्तोत्र से श्री वेंकटेश्वर भक्तिसिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की समाचार व्यास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर स्वस्ति गौर भक्त वृंद की all the rest similar salvation all the rest Shri Guru Shikarash Prabhupada की ओ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति शुभदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपतिकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता शिवशकरंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी शुभानुसुते देव प्रणमा मेरी प्रिय वांछाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर श्री गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे एकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिमित्रपादं शीघ्रं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचरणेश्वर नमां विष्णुपदाय कृष्णकृष्णावतारश्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिते नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणि प्रचारणे रसे श्रीनिवासि पश्चात्पदिष्टारणे Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 4, Text number 11. Devi Uvacha न यस्य लोकेऽस्ति अतिसायनः प्रियस् न यस्य लोकेऽस्ति अतिसायनः प्रियस् न यस्य लोकेऽस्ति अतिसायनः प्रियस् तथा प्रियो देहभृतां प्रियात्मना तथा प्रियो देहभृतां प्रियात्मनः तस्मिन् समस्तात्मनि मुक्तवैरके तस्मिन् समस्तात्मनि मुक्तवैरके ऋते भवन्तं कटमः प्रतीपयेत् ऋते भवन्तं कटमः प्रतीपयेत् देवी उवाच न यस्य लोकेऽस्ति अतिसायनः प्रियस् तथा प्रियो देहभृतां प्रियात्मनः तस्मिन् समस्तात्मनि मुक्तवैरके ऋते भवन्तं कटमः प्रतीपयेत्
देवी उवाच नयस्य लोकेऽस्ति अतिसायनः प्रियः तथा प्रियो देहभृतं प्रियात्मनः तस्मिन् समस्तात्मनि मुक्तवैरके ऋते भवन्तं कटमा प्रिय प्रतिपये
देवी उवाच नयस्य लोकेस्ततिशायन प्रियस् तथा प्रियो देहभृतां प्रियात्मना तस्मिन् समस्तात्मनिमुक्तवैरके ऋते भवन्तं कथमः प्रतिपये नयस्य लोके तथा प्रियो देहभृतां प्रियात्मना
Vacha. The blessed goddess said, Na, not, Yasya, of whom, Loke, in the material world, Asti, is, Atisayanaha, having no rival. Priyaha, dear, Tatha, so, Apriyaha, enemy, Dehabrutam, bearing material bodies, Priya Atmanaha, who is most beloved, Tasmin, towards Lord Shiva, Samasta Atmani, the universal being, Mukta Vairake, who is free from all enmity, Vrite, except Bhavantam, for you, Katamaha, who Pratipayet, would be envious. Translation. By His Divine Grace, Bhakta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The blessed God has said, Lord Shiva is the most beloved of all living entities. He has no rival. No one is very dear to him. No one is his enemy. No one but you could be envious of such a universal being who is free from all enmity. Purport. In Bhagavad Gita 9.29, the Lord says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu. I'm equal to all living entities. Similarly, Lord Shiva is a quality incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he has almost the same qualities as the Supreme Lord. Therefore, he is equal to everyone. No one is his enemy and no one is his friend. But one who is envious by nature can become the enemy of Lord Shiva. Therefore, Sati accused her father. No one but you could be envious of Lord Shiva or be his enemy. Other sages and learned Brahmanas were present, but they were not envious of Lord Shiva, although they were all dependent on Daksha. Therefore, no one but Daksha could be envious of Lord Shiva. That was the accusation of Sati. Neither have any qualification nor have any realization. I seek blessings of everyone actually. Devi vacha nayasya lokesti atisayana priyas tata priyo deha vratam priyatmana tasmin samastatmani mukta vairake rite vantam kadma pratipayet. So, to live is the need of the body. To love and be loved is the need of the mind. But to leave legacy is a spiritual need. To leave legacy is a spiritual need. Most of the people don't think of this actually. Today, material world means, especially today's world, many people, today's happiness is eating actually. People find happiness in eating. Someone has facility for sex, they try to do that. There's nothing but these two. Yeah. Or somebody is, maybe somebody is intellectual, little happy. Otherwise, more or less, what is Kali Yuga? Dissatisfied. Upadruta. Manda sumanda mataya mandavagya. Upadruta. Kali Yuga means anxiety. Or even if you don't have any anxiety, our mind is that type of thing, you'll try to bring something and apply on your head and you'll become anxious. Supadruta. So what is that? What is that? To leave a legacy is a spiritual need. So we are actually discussing the unfortunate circumstances, Mother Sati is going through actually. Can you believe on one hand father and on the other hand husband? Honestly speaking, it is as good as any other movie today actually, and even today's material world. There may be many reasons, but more or less same thing happens. That's why Bhagavatam, we read extreme situations. This is not happening on earthly planet. And on the other hand is a progenitor, Prajapati. And she's actually expansion of material energy. And husband is Lord Shiva. Why we should read Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam breaks faith on the material world. If I get this degree, I'll be happy. If I get the job, I'll be happy. Hey, there are like 350 million Americans. They're not happy either. If I get green card, I'll be happy. If I get citizenship, I'll be happy. As long as we don't address our impurities, we can never be happy. And these impurities are the impurities of the mind. They don't go tomorrow. Sometimes people take shelter of spiritual organization, and maybe because of the parents or because of this. What is it? This one incident. What is that? If you go to temple next day, you get something good happens in your life. Hooray, then you will be attached to the temple. And your whole life is so you'll dedicate your life to that spiritual religion, spiritual organization. And actually, so many wars conducted on religion actually. Crusades. Religion is the cheapest thing to trigger war actually. Why? The goal of spiritual life is to get rid of impurities. Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions it's not happening means there is some problem with whatever you're following. Either the process you're following or the process that is given to you. We are here because we have a flag of envy. That's it. We all have a flag of envy. Spiritual life, if somebody is external, then naturally, they try to find happiness with externals. I'm saffron. I'm doing full time. I sing well. I'm a temple president. I'm GBC. Or I have a Bhakti Ruksha. Or I speak very well. One time I analyzed what is our role in doing anything. Okay, singing. Lyrics are given by some acharyas. And you have a desire to sing. There is Krishna, air was given by Krishna, vocal cords were given by Krishna, mic was given by Krishna. And you'll push your air, you don't do actually. You have a desire to sing. And material energy facilitates the pushing of air through the vocal cords. For that, people come and appreciate you, we become proud. Envy. Second verse of Srimad Bhagavatam rejects all the cheating religions. When people go to temples and pray, God, give me this, give me this, give me this, means what is that? Increase my envy on you. When I heard this first time, why Bhagavatam, except Bhagavatam, practically every organization, every religion in the world, they they try to increase your envy. In other words, they try to increase your births in this world. I'm really curious if anyone knows this or not. Hmm? What is that verse? Second verse of Bhagavatam. Dharma prochit kaitapatra paramo nirmatsaranam. Bhagavatam rejects the cheating religions. Kaitapa dharma. Nirmatsaranam. Bhagavatam is meant for Paramahamsas. Paramahamsa means non-envious. Unfortunately, we are unenvious. Can you believe she's telling he's a progenitor? People are respecting Brahma's son. Envious. He had Darshana Vishnu live. That's why Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said the goal of spiritual life is not liberation. Spiritual life is love of God. Love of God, there is no envy. And liberation means you're fully free from contamination. No metal contamination. But still you're short of a little bit. What is that? You have not eaten the love of God. So I was thinking actually, actually no. Yesterday Brahmachari class I was mentioning. Achadita Chetana means your consciousness is so low. Grass, trees, rocks. Their consciousness is very low. Little better than that is a Sankuchita Chetana. Means animals, beasts, birds, reptiles. They have a nervous system formed. So this is my mother. This is my, my body. This is my relative. But they know only four things: eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. I don't know whether you've seen it or not. Piglets given birth to by a mother pig, they enjoy sex among themselves. They don't know, they don't have rules. Their consciousness is not that much developed. What is it called? Sankuchita Chetan. But then when we get human life after evolution, Mukulita Chetana, like a bird, a lotus bird. It is closed but ready to blossom. That Mukulita Hastam means this. Means hand folded. Like Mukulita. Mukulita means the lotus bud, closed lotus bud. But ready to blossom. All the humans actually, when they take birth into this world, they are a closed bud. They just came from a Sankuchita Chetana, animal life. So nobody takes any training for enjoying sex life, enjoying eating, enjoying sleeping, enjoying mating and defending. Why? They have gone through that for so many lifetimes. Now they have attained human life. Your tendency is that only. Wherever you are getting results, naturally you work there. But by our good fortune, we come across Brahmana Pramita Ipana Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasad Epaya Bhakti Lata Bij. Out of 800 crore population, you are the chosen ones for various reasons. You have Bhakton Sukriti. You got this one, you have got an opportunity to meet a sincere devotee. Then what happens? Oh, okay. Life is not just eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. There is something else. And you start practicing serious spiritual life. That's what's called a Vikasita Chetana. Dang. But when you attain perfection, You get rid of all the impurities. Then Purna Vikasita Chetana. All the impurities are gone. You are no longer bothered by it, no longer tormented by envy, tormented by greed, tormented by lust, tormented by ego, illusion. We are not another Hindu temple. We don't even eat onion garlic. Our children, they're by birth no onion garlic. Means what? They're more advanced. They're coming from previous life. What is the goal of your life? Purna Vikasita. Not from Vikasita to Mukulita. When sadhana is not good, what happens? No, sometimes people think like that. Okay, like no, but when the heat of the sun is more, then the lotus closes. What is that? That is, are we making progress or degradation? We have given up so much. We are next layer. We are very close to attaining perfection. But Maya will not leave us. Laziness, lethargy, and complacency. Some people are there. They're not willing to follow. They don't go anywhere. We have to follow in toto to get the results. As long as we have independence, then we try to filter the instructions. We take only portions. So today, it is more about the subject matter is envy. Good karma, bad karma. What is good karma? By his good karma, he became a Prajapati. But what happened? A small problem triggered. He's taking birth after 60 million years later. Chakshusa Manvantara. This one line made me think. When your consciousness is not like that, you want to attain Krishna, your consciousness will be like this. Equal and on the ground. Means what? What will I get? What will I get? What will I get? When your consciousness is equal means eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. You're always seeing like this only. So always worry. So Manomaya. Manomaya platform means what? Complain, criticize, compare. When you compare, you will complain. When you complain, you will criticize. When you see somebody better than you, inferiority. When you see somebody lower than you, superiority. Two sides of the same coin, false ego. Right. You know? That's why good karma is sometimes bad karma. Kartavirya Arjun and Jamadagni. When the success comes, Kartavirya Arjun, what is it? This cow, I want it. Very interesting. More the same cow created so many troubles. Vishwamitra and Vasishta and Ashtavasus. They tried to steal a cow. And so, meanwhile, Kartavirya Arjun Jamadagni, envy. Enviousness. Then same thing, Banasur. Pride. Banasur had 1,000 arms. He pleased Lord Shiva by playing. If you have so much potential energy, then it has to come out. So, my Lord, I want to fight. Lord Shiva said, don't worry. You'll come across a person who will satisfy your fighting spirit. The ultimate person is actually Shishupal, is an emblem of envy. Emblem of envy. Very interesting personality. Ever since Krishna came to see, Shishupal was born with 4 hands. And Whoever sees, I mean, with auspicious marks, that's what I remember. Whoever sees Shishupal, he was born with certain insignia actually, conch is something, conch disclosed income. Whoever sees that person, when these things disappear, his death is in that person's hands. Krishna came with Balram to see him and it disappeared. So the mother understood. So his death is in the hands of Krishna. So she said, "Oh, nephew, please protect him, spare him for 100 mistakes. One time." No problem. Krishna said, "Granted." Can you believe anybody comes into this world, they have to go through a lot? Shishupal had only one job. Whenever you would see Krishna, the enemy would come out and he'll speak. When before everybody, can you believe? And he would stop at 99. He knew this. He would stop at 99. See how much samoham sarvabhuteshu name dvishwastina priya. That is Krishna. Wow. How many times Shishupal put Krishna in such a very uncomfortable situation? I have a question for you. This person is coming to that party. Every time he sees you, he gives you left and right. Will you go to that party? Definitely will not go. But it's not you and me, that's Krishna. People come to see Krishna for beauty, for everything. People have Krishna, so many worshippers. But suddenly Shishupal would come. Alex. But to add fuel to the fire, Krishna stole, what is that? Rukmini Devi. After that, Shishupal lost control. So when Rajasvi Yajna, when they chose, Bhishma declared, this Agra Puja should be done too. Krishna, Shishupal didn't say anything. Why? If he makes an opposition, there will be discussion. What was his idea? That puja should be spoiled. When Krishna is on the top, then he'll speak. Everyone will come to know how bad is Krishna. How is that way? So that day, because of the past his remembrance, you have taken that day for again that anger. He could not count 99. He went past. So, but Krishna is Samoham Sarabhadesha. Actually, what triggers Prahlad Maharaj story is this. His soul entered with Krishna's body. He attained perfection. Because Krishna is above mood. So Krishna, whichever way you think of Krishna, you will attain perfection. Shishupal throughout his life he meditated on Krishna in a negative way. And Narad Muni says, Dharmaraj Yudhishthir says, he did perfection, he went back to Godhead. He didn't go back, of course, he mentioned Brahman, of course. What is this? The Supreme Lord is equal to everyone. There's a slight technical difference, of course. So, Aghasur, envy. Krishna killed Putana and Sakatasur. So Aghasur wanted to kill Krishna. But Aghasur, the soul of Aghasur entered the body of Krishna. That has bewildered Brahma. What is this? So Krishna gives liberation to his enemies, one of the qualities. Lord Shiva being the Gunavatar, he is doing that. You see, Lord Shiva is also, Lord Shiva is equal to everyone. So the 5 qualities Shiva has extra. Shiva is changeless. Shiva is also all cognizant. Shiva is also ever fresh. Shiva's body is also Sachitananda. And Shiva possesses all the 8 mystic perfections. These are the 5 qualities apart from the qualities Brahma has, the 50 qualities. So the envy is deadly. We have to, something wonderful happens. We should give credit to Krishna. Guru actually, my Lord, spiritual master. Other is it'll trigger. What is the medicine to envy? Humility. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, once for all, he wanted to put a full stop to this. Trinada Pisanichan. Gateway to the great way. Then other things, not only it will address, it will create vairagya, it will create respect for others. You will consider this everything in this world equal to a blade of grass. And when you consider yourself subservient to everyone, nobody can offend you. You are dealing yourself as humbler than blade of grass, you are so humble. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, even if you are humble, there is a room, somebody will give you trouble. Tolerate, Tarurpisashna. Even if you are humble, what is the nature of this world? Somebody will give you trouble. Haridas Thakur, they were beating him in 22 marketplaces. Such a saint. Tolerate. So this envy is deadly. Unless we cultivate this, actually a person who cultivates this, they'll go back to Godhead very soon. Srila Prabhupada has that quality actually. Rajaguna means I am the doer. I am the doer mentality comes. Prakriti Krimana Kune Karmana Sarvas Ahankara Vimudha Karpaham iti manyate. When you think you are the doer, then what happens? Every success you are getting, it will inflate your pride. And when you see the same success in others, it will inflate your envy. Honestly speaking, problems are very good that way. More than success. Defeats are very good actually. If you have the ability to understand, analyze, and go forward, troubles are very good. Amogha Brahmana. So Saram Bhattacharya was serving prasad. You know? So Radha Krishna, Yugal Rupa is Lord Chaitanya. They were so subservient. But he wanted to avoid him, but he went to serve. Immediately Amogha said, oh, you are eating this much. So Saram Bhattacharya, his wife, they wanted her daughter to become widow. Because of this offense, Amogha he was on the verge of death. He got cholera. Lord Chaitanya said, when we have one devotee in our home, or when we are in connection with somebody, we have connection with the devotee, that will save us from so many problems. Lord Chaitanya said, Amogha, you're a Brahmana. Why did you allow this envy to come in? Brahmana means not 2 rupees thread. Heart is very, such a wonderful place where Krishna stays. Kali Yuga means we all have come to this world with a lot of baggage. If you understand this point, we chant the holy name. What is the solution for envy? 1, humility. Something great happens, my Lord. Thank you very much. I don't deserve. 2, go and appreciate that person. Congratulations, bro. You got the job. Congratulations, you purchased home. Congratulations. Oh, you got initiated. Congratulations, you received second initiation. Congratulations. Somewhere. Actually, envy means appreciation. Indirect appreciation. Rather than indirect appreciation means, so you're telling my Lord, Krishna, you don't know my Lord. Instead of giving it to me, you are giving him. If you really ask me, if you give me opportunity, I can correct you. When Krishna gives you something, you will become very grateful. Thank you, my Lord. When Krishna gives something to them, When there is an earthquake happens in Pakistan, India is the first one to respond. Will help you in a very compassionate way. So we are trained to help others in their calamity, natural calamities. That is very easy to deal. Why? I have an upper hand. I am there to help you. Understanding or not? But when you are successful, I am at the receiving end. That is when you are down means what you have to do? Congratulations, Prabhu. Amazing. You did it. You're the amazing. Appreciation. Instead of indirect appreciation, envy, translate that to direct appreciation. Then you make progress. At least that minute you will keep away this ghost, envy. Immediately appreciate. And otherwise, what is that? Chadvesha. Samuddena dvandva mohena bharat. You have a desire, when it is not fulfilled, dvesha. When Krishna fulfills for somebody, dvesha, envy. What it will do? It will push us in that cycle of birth and death. First canto Bhagavatam, I don't remember which chapter, maybe second chapter. Those people who are making progress on the spiritual path, they are not envious of others. Meat eating is a gross envy. I can take care of your life. I can cut off your head. I can eat you up. Envy. That's why I just want to give this. One, do service very selflessly. Two, appreciation. Three, chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
A person who is filled with ego, person who is filled with envy cannot be humble. A person who cannot be humble cannot have bhakti in their heart. Nicha jati, nicha sangi patita adhama. So what is that? Sanatana Goswami is telling. Sanatana Goswami is telling. Actually, no. Yesterday was Rupa Goswami's disappearance day. Kuvishe kupe padi gonai no janama. Nicha jati, nicha sangi patita adhama. One is they were born in Karnataka, Saraswata Brahmin family. But what is he telling? Nicha jati. What is the sign of humility? Even if you are endowed with so many qualities, that one quality you see yourself that is not there, and you consider yourself fallen. So he's telling Nicha Jati, Nicha Sangi, we are associating with Nawab Hussain Shah. Patita, we are the most fallen. Adhama, we are the lowest of the mankind. Kuvishe kupe padi gunainul janama. So, what is that? We are the lowest of all. Kuvishe kupe padi. I have fallen into the well of darkness of sense enjoyment and I have wasted in my life. Actually, Namo Mahadanyaya offered by Rupa Goswami actually. Namo Mahadanyaya, you are the most merciful, most magnanimous. Why? You give Krishna Prema. Anybody who Lord Chaitanya would glance, they would get Krishna Prema instant. Lord Chaitanya glanced on the tigers of Jharkhand forest. They all got Krishna Prema, not humans. And that Prataprathan Maharaj is telling all his relatives, you go and stand on the road. because he's going to pass. Last time it said this. If he glances on you, let in Krishna Prema, like winning the lottery. Because they're connected to Prataprata Maharaj, who is a devotee, their fortune opened. We are also connected to Srila Prabhupada, pure devotee from spiritual world. So, and what they are telling? What is that? Kovishya kupe padi gonainu janam. So I've drowned in the well of sense enjoyment. I've wasted my life. Lord Chaitanya said, hey, first give up my first instruction to you, give up this false humility. Throughout our life, devotees say cultivate humility, bro. When you come to ISKCON, everyone says become humble. But Lord Chaitanya is giving instruction to Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, first to give up your false humility. You are both my associates and I have services for you. And they are telling, we are worse than Jaga and Madai. Why? Jaga and Madai never served any fallen conditioned souls. Jaga and Madai, they have their own business. They never worked for anybody. Do you know that? They have their own self-established business. They never worked for any Muslim. So they are telling we work for this Muslim Nawab Hussain Shah, Neech Sangi. But Jaga and Madai, they took birth in Navadvip, spiritual world. And they did not work for anybody. What is their business? You all know very well. So that a humble heart sees even a tiny quality. It's actually how so bad they were. That's why you give their mercy. They have taken birth in Navadvip. And they were not Neecha Sangi. They themselves are Neecha. That's a different thing. Murderers and rapists and all. So the point is, a humble heart doesn't offend anybody. Even if it is infatuated with envy. You know? So, what is that? Can you believe Rupa Goswami, Prime Minister, Finance Minister, was wearing only copy? You know? So, why they have attained Krishna Kirtana Garana Tanaparo Prema Amrito Amboniti? You know? Dhira Dhira Jana Priyo Priyakaro. They were loved by nice people and bad people also. Why they are not envious? They are not envious. So we should pray, please remove this envy. If not, actually I prayed that at the time of temple. If it takes time, then give me strength not to act on it. But I don't want to offend. How can we speak ill of somebody? As well as Radhana's famous statement is there: if two people have a problem, either or both want something other than Krishna. Hey, don't come to this temple if you have an agenda. Come here for pure bhakti. You'll go back to Godhead also. It is not easy though. You know? It's very important. We need to take shelter of each other. Actually, what happened one day, this hunter spread the net through the grains. All the birds fell in that. Then hunter started coming. Then the bird said, you know, this guy, today is our last day. You know? Then all the birds planned there. He's very close now. He is very confident nothing will happen. They said all the birds, 1, 2, 3, together one. When all the birds tried at the same time, they flew in the sky with the net. So likewise, we cannot conquer Maya with on our own. We come to Hare Krishna movement to become free from material energy. Maya. Material energy but torments us in the form of adoration, profit, distinction, and the 6 anarthas. There are 4 anarthas. When our chanting is not good over a period of time, These anarthas bother us actually. You know, what are the four anarthas? Tattva Vibram. You're chanting, and your chanting is not good. You're not investing there. Actually, I've seen people after some time, I cannot control my mind, and they give it up actually. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama. Because I fought for 10 years and it's not working. No, it works. You've given up a lot. Hare Krishna devotees in 2 months they give up, which is so difficult for outside world. No meditating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no intoxication, no gambling. Just like that, that is Srila Prabhupada's grace, spiritual master's grace. You have achieved a lot. Continue. But the goal is lofty though. Going back to Godhead. It's not easy. Kali Yuga. Tulasi Devi meditated for 10,000 years eating only leaf. That's when she attained 40,000 years. Dhara and Drona did tapasya for 10,000 years eating only leaves. You don't even live 100 years, so to speak. So the goal is lofty. Like in sadhana, intense sadhana. So we need to invest. Don't worry about the result. Krishna sees the endeavor. Don't give it up. If our sadhana is not good, if these four anarthas, they bother, torment. Tattva vibhrama. Sorry, the first one is Hridaya Daurbalyam. What is the first one? The chanting, we do that wrong chanting and we were, inattentive chanting, we're not investing anything and we give it up. And first, what is the first weakness? First one? Weakness of the heart. Means you know very well this is not good, still you do it. It was not there before. Sakatasur. What is Sakatasur? Old and new bad habits. So your old habits are coming back means Sakatasur is surfacing. Means your sadhana is not good. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Your 20 years ago movie song is lingering in your mind. Are Sakatasur. You know? So in 2 months you have achieved perfection. Your four regulated principles are falling. So even if you arrange, your boss arranges making McDonald's, you don't care, no problem. Or some like what is it, bar industry, no problem. So one day you appreciate yourself. Amazing, sir, you're doing very well. Congratulations. But after 10 years later, suddenly one day there's a pull. Go there. Means what? The sadhana in past 1-2 months is not good. Actually, when we quarrel with somebody, both will become weak. That's why many times I mentioned, reduce your kshetra. Don't increase your kshetra and deal with everyone. But the problem is we want to become famous. We want everyone to know I'm a great devotee. Why world doesn't know I'm such a great devotee, exalted? That's not good. ISKCON farming tunnels will grow when devotees sincerely practice sadhana and go forward. Otherwise, first is weakness of the heart. This weakness is 4 types. Attachment to the objects not related to Krishna, fault finding, deceitfulness. Third is envy. Fourth one is desire for fame. These are the 4 qualities. It's an anartha. Means you have not gone to ruchi state and another state, nishta state. Where are we at? Anartha nivritti only, if they are prominent. The second one, actually they are all interconnected. Aparadha, aradhana, anayaradhana, anayaraditto nunam, Bhagavani Hari Ishwari, Vihaya Govinda, Prito Yamanadra, Anayadra, Radhashtami is coming. Aradhana Radharani, when she is not there, when we offend somebody, she disappears. When she disappears, aparadha, she is not against Radha. Then immediately we are exposed to 3 modes. So the 4 types of offenses offense to the holy name, offense to the devotees, offense to the deities, offense to other living entities. And third one, asatrishna, desire for material objects, desire for heavenly comforts, desire for mystic powers, desire for liberation. Tattva Brahma, illusion. Illusion about own identity, illusion about Supreme Lord, illusion about the process of sadhana and prem bhakti, illusion regarding subjects unfavorable to Krishna. These four things are anarthas. We need to work on removing them. So I just want to end here. I would have discussed, but time is less. Sorry. But one, we have come here to get rid of the impurities, progress to Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, and Prema. It's a very straight process given by Rupa Goswami. To the extent we become serious, that much extent Krishna will bless us with by removing impurities and with grace. To the extent we are insincere, that much extent we become prone to the attack of Maya. The envy is deadly. Any question or comment? Otherwise what happens? Then big Janmashtami meetings just finish in 20-30 minutes. Two people have problem. My hours and hours and hours are gone. So difficult. Difficult to pacify. Next day, everyone's chanting is bad. You start meditating on that. You need only one person to rein your japa, chanting. So what should I do? Just come, do your service and go. Make sure our impurity doesn't affect the temple. Yasmano dijite loke, lokano dvijite chiya. Harsha bhavet yoger, yomad bhaktasane priya. Actually, this line is lingering. Don't give trouble to others. When somebody puts into difficulty, don't be agitated. That type of person, I love Krishna. Amazing. And that I love Krishna says. Thank you very much. And, so we together come forward, then we can fly as birds and remove the net of Maya. Alone one cannot make it. We need devotees. Anyone has any question or comment? Smart.
Hare Krishna, English, bro.
Prabhuji, 1 minute, wait.
Oh.
Sorry, somebody's raising. Yes.
You mentioned that when we get an appreciation, we offer it equally. How can we increase our attachment and increase our the presence of Guru in our own life? You see, sometimes when we say devotees, we say read the Bhagavatam, we connect with Srila Prabhupada sometimes much more easier. So we are in a phase, we go through different phases. Sometimes we're in a phase where we don't feel the presence. How can we increase the presence of our Guru in our life and increase our attachment and our surrender to Him?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Means we are in Anischita Bhakti. Means Rajo is prominent. When Sattva is prominent for various reasons, then we are very well connected. Actually, I'll tell you a simple thing. I don't know whether I should share or not. You have to see, so first canto actually, I have a class on Sundays, I'm reading first canto again. You have to see Krishna in everyone's heart. I read that verse, I was really impressed. Maybe 2-3 days, I can't tell you the consciousness. Wow, amazing. But why is Maya there? Only to cover it up. Those of you who chant, if you chant very well, it's like a cataract is removed, you can see. Your chanting is not going good. Slight layer comes on the top. You don't address it, second day another layer comes, third day another layer comes, fourth day another layer comes. And you're covered. How many of you agree? Anyone has experience? And when you're impelled with so much Rajo or Tamu, actually Tamu is even worse. and then it's just darkness. So to stay afloat, Maya is powerful. It covers immediately. You put your hand. One devotee said, Prabhupada, sometimes I go to sometimes Maya catches me. Prabhupada said, you're always in Maya. Sometimes you go to Krishna. Prabhupada said. One devotee asked, Prabhupada, what is the difference between Golok and Vaikuntha? Prabhupada said, for you both are same because your mind is right now in America. Prabhupada, this Prabhu in India, he asked this question. Prabhupada said, right, for you both are same because your mind is right now in America. So Maya is there to cover your consciousness. So what we have to do, one, never impurity comes through tongue. We should not eat outside. Eat only prasad. When you eat prasad also, you have to say Mahaprasad, go in the prayers very sincerely. Second thing is read Bhagavatam. Or Chaitanya Charitamrita. 50% of Chaitanya Charitamrita is Bhagavatam only. And do selfless service and make sure nobody sees. Last year, Rajvihari Prabhu came and he started asking me questions actually. Then one question he asked, Prabhu, that the one that gives trouble is your tongue. You speak. You unnecessarily speak. And after the year, I should not have spoken this. So don't speak. And don't allow impurity to get in. The major impurities is actually tongue. Impurity comes from eyes also by seeing things. But the gross impurity that goes into the body is actually tongue, through tongue. That's why, what is that? Baldev Vidyabhushan speaks, Ahar Sudev. What that? After that, like that, it's a 4 lines, It'll lead to meditation. Dhruvanaspati also. So, as much as possible, unnecessarily we should not speak. If it is about finding fault, it's even worse. So all the managers and temple president, they are in a very scary situation that you have to listen and you have to speak. Then what happens? There also, other side also devotees. Then your consciousness is affected. If you are speaking for the benefit of them, then definitely you're protected. If not, it's difficult. So focus on your sadhana, don't criticize anybody. And simple thing, if you see something in the airports, you see that. If you see something, say something. Either you see something, update to the management and leave. But don't spread it. And do service. And even if everyone, not even if we have so many wonderful devotees. You set that example. That is the solution. It doesn't happen tomorrow. It takes time. Back and forth. But slowly you'll make progress. What do you think?
How can one increase our attachment to our feeling, like see this preference in
Your chanting is happening because of spiritual master's grace. Actually, everything. One devotee asked me, how do I put my Guru Maharaj into my life? This association is happening because of your Guru Maharaj grace. And you have this temple, you become part of the temple because of Guru Maharaj grace. These things are happening, Guru Maharaj grace. So everything, whatever is happening, it is Guru's grace. When you understand that way, that will increase your attachment. How many of us know a big trouble is reduced to this much size and it is removed? Guru's grace. Guru is praying for us. Otherwise, actually nowadays, Kali Yuga, America, it's not easy to practice bhakti, let me tell you. The way things are going in outside world, deadly actually. So how we are able to retain our consciousness? Guru Parampara is praying, starting with our spiritual master. That's why we are immune. To the extent we are sincerely committed to our spiritual master and Parampara, that much extent we are immune. For sure. That's what I can tell.
The follow-up question has mentioned in the 3 points that envy is like thinking, and the last he said chanting. Like, is that the order or is it like it's just a random points to share?
The one reason I said is The first one, they are the immediate medicines. Somebody has achieved it. Shiva speaks the last chapter to Sati. People who are envious, they cannot bear the presence of somebody who is very spiritual. Your father is like that. So what happens is you cannot undo their growth, but it is bothering you, and you can't do anything. So if your uncontrolled mind starts creating envy, that combination, simple thing. This envy will not spoil them, will not affect them. That will spoil only me. It's like a fire. This thing is you'll appreciate. That's why I have that order. But the last one is you need to raise your consciousness. Appreciation is a temporary fix. You're applying what is that? The patch. What is that? Band-aid. But unless the purification of blood happens, it'll come again on another person. So we need chanting to raise our consciousness on daily basis, and we need to appreciate people. And when Krishna gives you success, become grateful. Even if I'm honestly speaking, there's not a particular order, but you follow that works. Okay. Any question or comment? Otherwise, anyone has any question? Yes, there.
Prabhuji, when you mentioned we should leave a legacy, what does it mean in practical terms?
Thank you. Very nice question. Dasharath Maharaj told Ram, Kaika told, your father gave me this, you should go to forest. Ram said, all right, I'll go. He went to the forest. Bharat came, pleaded him to come back. He said, no, I'll not come back. Spent 14 years. So Ram left a legacy. Bharat also left a legacy. And that's how he corrected the mistake with his mother. 14 years he went to this Nandigama, that village. He didn't stay there. He wore tree bark. He ate barley cooked in cow urine. And he slept on the floor. And he ran the affairs of Ayodhya on the ground. Same place in India. Few centuries later, Shah Jahan told, he called his four sons, sorry. Tomorrow, your eldest brother is going to become emperor for India. Aurangzeb imprisoned, he killed all the brothers. And the eldest one ran away, imprisoned the father. Today, Bharat Maharaj is not there. Lakshman is not there, Ram is not there, Aurangzeb is not there. But the legacy is there. What is the legacy? For the position, he killed his brothers. For the position, he imprisoned his father. But Ram is great, Lakshman is great, amazing. So people speak. Saraswati Thakur said this person, create a GBC, governing body. But unfortunately, that instruction was not followed, and it created a problem in Gaudiya. Srila Prabhupada created a GBC. One person came to America, followed the instructions of Guru in toto. Today, ISKCON is all over the world. Just by following. So Prabhupada is not there. His godbrothers are also not there. Saraswati Thakur is not there, but legacy is there. That is a spiritual need. Today world, they don't know this. Hey, my father and my mother, they would get up in the morning. They may be engineers, they may be doctors, but they would get up and chant their rounds. I love that. Your son, after 30 years, keeps this in his heart and continues and passes the same baton of legacy to his children. Your spiritual need is fulfilled. You have done a great job as a father. No children says, my dad, such a, he would accepted so many bribes to buy me this BMW car. Nobody says that. You know, my dad is a big politician, made a lot of money, and he cheated so many people. No, nobody wants that. We should not leave that type of legacy, actually. Today, people don't think of legacy at all. That's why they're setting bad examples. Today, whom are we following? Super cinema stars, where they're promoting, they show sex on the, on the screens. That's why world is so degraded. Hey, you have moral responsibility. Your son will watch that movie. What will he think? Do you think he'll remain a good person after watching your movie? If you see superstar son, I am really curious, actually. So leaving a legacy is very important. Any other question or comment? Can I, Krishna Prabhu, what do you want to add?
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Can you hear me okay? I'm in the car actually.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Prabhu, one question. So when we chant to purify our heart, but when chanting, there are more possibilities to make aparadh, nama aparadh. And when we make aparadh, it creates a weakness of heart. And with weakness of heart, it creates 4 types of impurities in the heart again. So there's a sequence, nama aparadh, nama bhasa, and suddha nama. But nama aparadh is very, in the initial stage, nama aparadh is more prominent. So it is keep on creating the weakness. So how do we purify the heart, bro? Because he's going to go in the loop.
Harinam Chintamani says, Sevaparad can be contracted by chanting the holy name. But Namaparad is also contracted by chanting the holy name. Chant more. If you chant more, Ayendra Prabhu says this, but it is written in Harinam Chintamani. So if you chant more, that will contract. So the 10th offense to be inattentive while chanting. That will trigger all the 9 offenses. So what is the solution? Chant more. I know a couple of devotees in our temple, in Michigan at least, Michigan. If the round is not good, they go back and chant the round again. I know people don't have so much time, I can understand. So that person may be chanting probably 32 rounds actually. And the round is not good. Somebody said, this Mataji will go back and chant that round again. The round is, I know we don't have that. We are not blessed with many people are not blessed with that much time. So we should try our best, bro. When we try our best, but of course, the medicine for Namaprad, the solution for Namaprad is more chanting actually. And of course, service and ask for forgiveness. Then we'll go forward. Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks. So we'll end it here. Thank you very much. And one point, today is actually India Day, and we are distributing flyers. My request, we have printed so many flyers actually. So if you take we have only less than 10. Actually, next Saturday only our celebration Janmashtami. 1 week. If you Ankita Mataji, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanut Ram Prabhuji, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Prabhuji, sorry Prabhuji for my ignorance. Prabhuji, on the topic you were saying, I heard in one class this sloka, Prabhuji, I was not able to understand, Prabhuji. Je mor bhaktir sakrit ninda kare, mor naam kalpataru tahare sangare. So it means, Prabhuji, the Hari Naam, what we are chanting, will destroy us like that. That point, Prabhuji, I didn't understand, Prabhuji. Can you please brief it?
Can you read the translation?
I don't have translation, Prabhuji, but this is either from Chaitan Charitamrita or Chaitan Mangal. This slok is Je mor bhaktir sakrit ninda kare, mor naam kalpataru tahare sangare. Like who will do the Vaishnav aparadh, the Hari Naam is like kalpataru, but even it will destroy the person.
Okay, so actually now, one time I heard this. You're chanting and you're doing, actually everyone should hear this, very important. You're also chanting, but you're also offending devotees. Ram is Kalpataru, no doubt. Wish fulfilling tree. But we are offending devotees. After some time, there will be excuse. There will be forgiveness continuously. But one stage later, Krishna gives in the form of holy name, Krishna gives mercy in a different way by withdrawing the mercy. When Krishna withdraws his mercy, what happens? You'll be exposed to 3 moons. Maya will take over. It's like parents slapping. When you're exposed to 3 modes, then you will do more mistakes. So aparad, one should not do it. No Vaishnava. So the Harinam is Kalpataru. If you have this attitude, even that is also that will increase more quarrel, more fighting. It's not good. So Krishna will withdraw his mercy and you will be exposed to that mercies, you will be exposed. For example, what is that? The parents will be a purpose. One day Prabhupada asked, how many rounds you chanted? The devotee that day, yesterday, the day before, he finished 14 rounds, but something came, I forgot. Purpose when you chant 16 rounds, Krishna holds your hand and he makes you walk. But when you give up, that connection is lost. When we offend devotees, we are making the holes in the umbrella of mercy. So of course, Krishna will again, once lessons are learned, Krishna will again give the mercy back, no doubt. But Harinam withdraws mercy, the mercy of protection. That's why one has to be very careful. One has to be really, really careful actually. We have 18 or 98 departments. I want department heads. I really, really want to know now. Especially somebody is involved in the temple. One time, 2011, we went to India. Radhesham Prabhu came, chant 64 rounds. So all the managers should chant 64 rounds in Ekadashi. So he was chanting. Other managers might have given up. He moved to Pune, but he was chanting 64 rounds. Oof. If time constraint, you may not be able to, but we should not offend devotees. Okay, Mataji? Anand Sagar, Prabhu, there is, I think it's getting late. Probably can take that question. Anand Sagar Jainath, Prabhu, you raised your hand, right? So, you can, we can talk offline.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
So, thank you. Actually, only one announcement is, Mataji, Archana Mataji, I hope you're,
Yes, Prabhu.
got the answer. Thank you. So we have, we have flyer distribution today in India. They did they allow? No confirmation yet.
You can still do from outside.
Yeah, we can still do from outside.
I think the kids were lacking. Srila was saying the kids were allowed inside. So kids went and did some, Prabhu and they all other ones stood at different locations outside. And they did Harinam also. They did Harinam.
Last time we did in parking lot inside.
This time they said they want to give us an invoice. And we want to pay some money, but they didn't respond.
So, you were saying everyone throwing the flyers out and paying extra, they were like, not able to clean that.
What we can do in the parking lot. We don't need to, go inside. Let us see. Probably, we should talk to some. Can you believe? That's why one event is, he printed like, how many flyers? We spent a lot of money. So Kadam Khan Prabhu brought 4,000 flyers. So anyway, we'll try today. It starts at what time? 11 o'clock? 12 o'clock? 11. Okay, thank you very much. And my request, next 10 days, please distribute, spread the message. I requested actually devotees, children who are their holidays now, if the habit of sitting on the internet, just promote this in the Instagram, Facebook, our videos, and that Janmashtami video. One video I didn't show is actually next month Haridas Thakur disappearance is coming. 6 chanting 190 rounds is also coming up. So that video, but I thought it'll try, it'll, what is that? Janmashtami and that together, there may mismatch, I thought. So, but at least Janmashtami let us promote. 10. Don't, if somebody is stepping on your toes, forgive them. And if you are unknowingly stepping on somebody's toes, you ask for forgiveness. Then that way we'll be able to share the grace of Radha Gopijanola Vritaya Padpavan Gauri Srila Prabhupada. You know, so many. Every year we get 6,000 people. This year also in 3 days. Maybe we'll get the same number of people, 4 days actually. So, and who will get that mercy? We together, we'll all share, that's it. So rather than finding, you know, tiny things, focus on tiny faults. Let us become very serious. Time is running out for everyone. You know, we not only we need to treasure our mercy, but we need to give mercy also. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much. I mean, Vancha Kalptarubhya Krivasandhu Bhajpatanam Bhanayu Vaishnavyo Namo